Hi, I'm Esther and I'm 24. I grew up on a farm not too far away from here and pretty well spent my whole life there. I grew up in a Christian family and they taught me a lot of things about God and faith, and so when I came to an age where I really understood what that meant, I accepted Jesus into my heart. I was homeschooled throughout my early years up until grade 8, and then when I got to grade 9 I went to the high school here in town. God still definitely had a hold on my life at that time though. I went to the youth group here and the different youth rallies and the convention, and I know he really worked through those, and I saw him and felt his presence during that time. It was hard though, taking that feeling and bringing it to school or home and sharing that with the people around me. It was something I really struggled with for sure. There's definitely changes in high school. When I was in grade 11, my older brother passed away. I didn't really know him that well. He was 8 or 9 years older than me. We didn't really grow up together, and he was off and away away at that point. So just learning more about him and seeing the ripple effects of his life, it definitely had an impact on me, and it was hard to try and stay true to that during my college life. I still went to church every Sunday and was able to make it home most weekends at that point. In my first year of college, my dad passed away. And that just led to a hard time, just thinking about the future that was going to be so different than what I had originally thought it would have been. Just losing him as that strong faith foundation in my life was really hard at that time. During that time, too, after my dad passed away, it was hard, but still such a blessing to see the effects of his life on those around me, and just to hear all the different stories of who he was and how he had impacted the lives of my family. At the same time, it was hard to share really what I was going through at that time with those around me. During the time after that, it was definitely hard to stay strong in my faith. Within the few years after that, I definitely had moments where I just felt very dead inside and just very unsatisfied with how I was living my life. Not that I was doing anything wrong, but that I wasn't doing anything fulfilling for me. I got to the point where enough was enough, and I had to change that. And it didn't all come at once or anything like that. It was still a struggle, and still is a struggle, to try and focus on God rather than letting everything around me distract me. It's so easy to let the distractions come in and take away my focus. But I know that He is there, calling me every time I turn, every time I lose focus. He is there. Last year when I was watching the baptisms, it definitely rekindled a spark inside of me to want to be baptized. In high school, I had that desire, but always talked myself out of it because of some reason or another. I was uncomfortable with it. It was unknown to me. I wanted to make sure I was on that mountaintop with God. I didn't want to be in a low point getting baptized, but really thinking about it this past year and just coming to realize that it doesn't matter, where I am on the mountain or in the valley. It doesn't matter. What matters is that I'm dedicated to serving my life for God. And I've made that decision to follow him. And so here I am. I want to be obedient to his word. And so I want to get baptized.